today I have a 23-year-old CEO from India. He and I connected on Facebook, and I see him posting a lot of interesting happenings. And I thought it would be nice to do a segment with him to tell us what he is the CEO of and what part he's playing in India during this time of unrest that's caused by COVID. His name is Avinash Rajput, and I welcome him to Conversations with Jennylyn. Avinash, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you, Jennylyn. And
Welcome to Conversations with Jennylyn.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you are a CEO of what company?
Yeah. So it is great pleasure to meet you. And thank you so much again, because you are a great woman I have ever met in my life. So
You're so sweet. Thank you very much. Well, I think you're a great 23-year-old from what I
see. I'm 23 years old from a small town of Bihar in India. Bihar is a state, and Muzaffarpur is my district in a Bihar state in India. So it is my small town where I live here. And actually my passion is talk to person who belongs to foreign, like USA, England, Germany, France, etc.
I see that. I see you are connected with movers and shakers around.
Yeah, I connected more people like US, UK, France, everywhere.
I see that. This is why I wanted to talk to you. So you are 23 years of age. You live in a place called Bihar, a small town in India. How in the world are you connecting with the people around the world I see you interacting with? Tell us how you're connecting with them. How do you connect with them? And what company are you the CEO of?
Yeah, actually, we started my company in 2020, in 2020. And when Corona, when everyone suffered from Corona, and we are started a company, and we are three partners, three founders in my company. And it's worked very good for popularity gain of the people. And we have done so much work in a election. Actually, mainly my company works for election campaigning.
I see. So you are a political figure.
Yeah.
So you are an intellectual engineer, or you're an engineer? Tell us, you're 23 years old, you're an engineer, you campaign for the political party that you support, but most importantly, the people that you are connected with around the world is what I find so impressive. Have you ever left India?
Hello?
Did you hear the question? Have you ever left India?
No, actually, no.
So tell me, how are you meeting these people? For example, you know people who work at Pfizer, people who are making, people in the political world in London, in the United States. I see the people that you post yourself with. Even though they're Zoom interviews, how are you connecting with these people from your little town in India during COVID? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, actually, I connected with through social media. it is big changes for me, because social media helped me a lot to connect it with the people like you.
But wait, you just write to them and they respond? Seriously, is this how you connect to them? You just write to them?
Yeah, sure.
How do you get their contact information?
Yeah, I got from him through social media, and mm, they all loves me a lot because I'm honest, and uh, so that's why everyone respect me, and I respect them a lot. That's why they connected me a lot.
Well, I like your energy. You're fearless, which I am. And I love people who are fearless, who just go out there and do what their heart desires as long as it's doing good. And the fact that you know some of the people that you know, because I see what you've posted on Facebook and what you're doing, I thought he's 23 years old and he's connected with all of these people. And I remember after I interviewed the co-founder of Oracle, you asked me to introduce you to him.
Yeah.
I will make an introduction. And I thought, I love your energy. So what is your goal for your life? If you're 23 doing this, what are your plans for the future currently?
Yeah, actually, I is inspired a lot from my mentor, Sir Steve Jobs. So I'm from childhood, I inspired him from him a lot. So I have to do something like this, and I want to change the world.
I love it. I love it. So you saw Steve Jobs as a boy and you decided you want to do something like Steve Jobs. You want to
Yeah,
make the world better.
yeah,
Where does that come from? Because I know that a child in the United States may be thinking, you know what, I want to do something like Steve Jobs because there are apparently more opportunity in the US, but I could be wrong. I don't know what types of opportunities you have in India because I've never visited India. So tell me how you're going to do this from India. How are you planning to do this? Because maybe somebody watching this segment might be able to help you. So tell us what your goals are and how you're planning to accomplish them.
yeah. Actually, my people. I work as a CEO of Pepe Intellectual. So Pepe, I want to grow up in India, Pepe Intellectual, like one of the, and I want to be a king maker.
Okay, so what? Tell us about what your company is called, PP Intellectual. What
Yeah,
is that? What is PP Intellectual all about?
yeah. PP, that means promoters promote intellectual. Means promoters.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
actually we promote a person through intellectual team.
And what
That's
does intellectual team mean? Tell us about intellectual team. What does that mean? If you don't have a brain, you can't be in your company.
actually intellectual team. That means everyone comes from different professions, like engineer, um, MBA graduation. So I have a team from some teams from University of Delhi, and some technical team. I have also a IT shell of PP Intellectual. They work for me, and that's it.
How do you pay them? I'm just curious. I like it. So I'm asking these questions because somebody else may get some tips from you.
Yeah.
How do you pay your intellectual counterparts or employees? Because you say they work for you, so they're your employees. How do you pay them, or do you not have to pay them?
Yeah, we will pay. And we pay for a handsome amount of money. So, and in this year, because of Corona, everything is going bad for me.
Not
So
just for you. I think everyone, I mean, not everyone, but a lot of people
yeah.
are being impacted by the decline of the economy, especially business owners. So don't feel bad. Don't feel like it's an Avinash thing. I think it's happening to more people than you probably realize. But prior to COVID, what exactly did your employees do? And if you don't mind me asking, how are you able to pay them, to compensate them?
no, actually, we hire the employee for only political time. Like when election take place, then we will hire, and we hire it. And if a election is not, then we can't hire.
Oh, I see. So you only work, you work election campaigns. That's
Yeah,
what you do.
yeah.
Ah, got it. So well, after the election, because in the US, the reigning government serves for 4 years. In your country, is that true? Is it the same?
No, my country 5 years in
Five
my
years.
country. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do after the new government is installed and you don't need to campaign because now there's someone there to serve your country for 5 years? What do you do in the interim? What do you do in the meantime? Does your company remain dormant or do you continue to work?
Actually, my company last year, we started it from my hometown, my state from Bihar. So we have done only some MLAs for some MLAs. That's why we don't work for a government or any political party. We worked for some MLAs. Like one of the youngest MLA of Bihar uh, won
I'm
the election.
sorry, I don't know what
Yeah.
an MLA is. Could you tell me? I'm sorry if I
M-
should know. I don't know. What is an MLA?
MLA means Member of Legislative Assembly.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Yeah,
See, you taught
yeah,
me something. Yeah. So you work for those people.
yeah. We work for those MLA and one MLA that whose name Chetan Anand from one constituency whose name Shivhar. We worked for him and he became a youngest MLA of Bihar.
And how old was he?
Yeah, he is 28 years old
Wow.
and he is the youngest MLA of Bihar. And we worked hard for a lot him.
This is wonderful. Are you happy? Well, you can't tell me that now anyway, because I don't want
And
to ask
and
you.
and and sorry because my English is not good at all.
No, your English is very good. I can understand very clearly what you're saying.
Okay.
Are you understanding
Okay.
me? Are you
Yeah,
understanding
yeah,
me?
yeah.
Okay. So, what in the village where you live, do you have a lot of different parties? And why did you campaign for this particular person?
Actually, well, my company is so new. That's why we we campaign for some particular person and part we go we had not gone from parties. That's why we campaign for only some people's.
Oh, I thought that you campaigned for him because you liked his policies, because
Yeah,
he is going to do what you feel will benefit the people of your state. Is that
yeah,
one of the
yeah,
reasons why?
yeah.
And how long has he been in office now? Did you understand my question?
Yeah. Well,
No, what I'm trying to ask you is, when was the last election that you worked for, when your friend got elected? How long ago was that?
Yeah, last election was in November 2020.
Oh, so he just got elected. And are you happy with the job he's doing so far? That's where I was
Yeah.
getting at. Are you happy with what he's doing? Because people argue that politicians, when they are campaigning, they make a lot of promises. And sometimes you hear people say, now they're in office, all these things they promised, they're not happening. So that's why I'm asking you, are you happy with what he's doing? Is he doing what he promised?
Yeah, I'm.
You are happy that
Yeah.
he's
I'm
doing a
very
good
happy.
job.
Yeah.
So where is the city where you lived in terms of population? How many people would you say live there?
Almost 13 lakhs.
Okay. And
Yeah, actually, do you know about lychee fruits?
yes, I like it. I love it. I love it with ice cream. And sometimes I like it in a milkshake. Why?
Lychee fruit, lychee.
Yes.
Actually, um, lychee is my. I have a I have a lychee fruits.
You have a
Actually,
lychee fruit tree at your house?
yeah, I have a trees. And Muzaffarpur is a lychee fruits. You can say is a very famous in my hometown.
Okay. I think it's relatively
And
famous.
from Muzaffarpur, lychees go everywhere like a US, UK, everywhere from my city.
Oh, so you export lychee to
Yeah,
different parts of the world.
yeah,
This is great. So is that one of your chief exports, or do you have other products and fruits that you export?
yeah. Actually, it's cheap to export everywhere.
Mhm. How about teas? Because everyone says some of the best teas come out of India. Do you have a lot of teas where you live that you export? Tea, tea?
Tea, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a lot of good teas there?
Yeah, tea is one of the northeast in India. It is very famous in northeast in India. Tea plants are also in northeast in India,
Oh,
like
okay.
some Sikkim.
So, Avinash, why would somebody watching my show, why would you encourage them to visit your city? What would be some of the things they would enjoy if they came to your city?
Yeah, if you came to my city, then you will visit some pilgrims like Nalanda University, and many more. Do you know about Gautam Buddha?
No, but tell us, what
Ga-
is it? What is Gautam Buddha?
Gautam Buddha was Gautam Buddha is um, I can say about Gautam Buddha. He's a Buddha. Do you know about Buddha?
Yes, I've heard of Buddha.
It's a religion. So
Okay.
yeah, so founded by Gautam Buddha, Buddha religions. So we in my cities, Gautam Buddha temple and different ancient temple in my cities. So it's a very good and like China, Bhutan, Nepal. People comes from there to see
Oh,
the ancient temple.
oh, so it's like one of your tourist attractions.
Yeah.
What other tourist attractions are in your city?
Yeah, like a Nalanda University is a best tourist place in my city.
So, Avinash, one thing I'd like to ask you is to tell anybody watching this show around wherever part of the world they're watching it. What what message do you want to share with them? What do you want to share with them about you, about where you live, about the life there? What do you want us to know?
Actually, I want to share the youngsters like me because I'm so young. So I would like to say the youngster do follow your heart rather than what others saying. It is the big message for me.
Follow your
And
heart rather than what other people say.
yeah,
And that's what you do, right? That's why you're
yeah,
successful.
yeah. That's why.
I love it. I have to tell you, one day I got a request from you on Facebook and I thought, who's this person? But I'm in media. I don't snob people. But you have to be careful because there are lots of scammers. And so I accepted it because I looked at your Facebook and I saw you doing a lot of good for your country. And so I accepted the request. And then when I found out how old you were and what I saw you doing, when you asked to come on my show, I thought, of course, I got to bring this guy on my show because you can inspire other young people that you, like you say, follow your dreams. Don't let the boundaries and fears stop you. And some of the boundaries that you think stop people and fears, what do you think they are? As a 23-year-old, what would you say is the one thing that stops your peers? Because apparently nothing stops you. We froze there for a while. Did you hear what I asked you?
Yeah, actually, I think if you want to change, if you think you can change the world, then you can do it. So that's,
Um,
I think I can change the world, and then I will do it one day.
well, you're only 23. So with that attitude, I believe you will. I just hope I get to interview you after you change the world. I
Thank you.
would say I interviewed him when he was only 23 and he got his assemblyman elected. What is your next project? What's the next big thing you want to do for your country and your city? Avinash,
Yeah,
did you hear me?
yeah, I'm hearing.
I asked you, what is the next big thing you're going to be working on for your state or for your country?
Yeah, I will do it from my paper intellectual. So I will change the politics in the in my country.
You will. You will change the politics.
Yeah, because
Um,
lots of unemployed in my country. So I will change it.
you will provide employment for people.
Yeah, sure.
Are you going to open a factory? How are you planning to do this?
Yeah, sure. I will do.
Do you have any plans right now on how you're going to do this?
No, I don't have any plan right now, but I will do it.
If someone came up to you right now and go, Avinash, I'm going to grant 2 wishes, what would those 2 wishes be? Did you hear what I asked you?
Yeah,
You're thinking about it.
yeah. No, can you tell me once?
Oh, I realize you probably didn't hear me. If someone came up to you right now and said, Hi, Avinash, I am the wish fulfillment king. I am here to fulfill your wish. What you have two, what would those 2 wishes be?
Uh,
You don't have 2 wishes?
no, I don't have.
Oh my goodness, look at you, how you're going to lose out on a wonderful opportunity. I think you lost your wish. I was going to grant your wishes, but you didn't have any.
No, I don't have any wish from anyone.
Okay, well, I think we're out of time. Before I go, here's your chance to leave a final message for people who are watching this interview. I think you're having trouble hearing me, Avinash.
No, I'm hearing you.
Did you hear what I asked? I said that we are out of time.
Yeah.
But what message do you want to leave for people around the world that might watch this interview? What is your message to them?
Yeah, it's first of all, I would like to thanks once again for invited me. So it is my first international show to talk to you. And
I'm excited. Yeah.
in my family, nobody talked to anyone in my family. I am the first guy of my family.
I am so happy that I was the person who gave someone in your family a chance to be on a global television show. But, you know, it's just a woman and you having a conversation. I think your attitude, when I look at the people you're connecting with, keep that up. Don't let people intimidate you. Like you said, follow your heart, follow your dreams. Because if you don't try, you don't know. And you know what? I believe you can do a lot more things than we give ourselves credit for. But the way you'll find out is by trying.
Thank you.
And I will reach out to the co-founder of Oracle and tell him there's a young man in a small village in India who wants to make your acquaintance. And hopefully he will be receptive and I will introduce the two of you. But if and when this happens, what do you want to say to him?
Yeah, actually, if I talk to him, then I will do. I will do something.
Okay. Well, Avinash, I really enjoyed this interview. I love your courage. I'm sorry we had some glitches. We had a lot of interference with the internet.
It will be a surprise for him.
It will be a surprise for him that you want to meet him, right? I'm sure it will. Now, thank you so much. It's late at night for you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry that I'm keeping you out of bed. Go to sleep, and I will do the best I can with this footage because we had a lot of interference where your internet was breaking. But I will do my best to get a nice show out of this so that you have something to show that you are on a television show in the US because I know that that's what you want. So
thank you, Jennylyn.
Have a good night. Don't change your attitude and good luck with change in the world. That's what I am trying to do too. Okay. Take care, Avinash, and thanks again. And thank you so much for watching Conversations with Jennylyn. I try to have conversations with people around the world, and I'm really touched when I can have one with a young man in a small village somewhere out in India who has internet issues and still manage to do this with me and leave a message for the world. And his message is follow your heart, follow your dreams, and don't let anyone discourage you. And thank you again for watching me when a conversation is all you need to be inspired. And I will see you next time with another very interesting, fascinating guest. Thank you.